In his letter to the Corinthians, St. Paul wrote, "Each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give, for God loves a cheerful giver." If so, then Cathy Horan-Walker is loved beyond measure. With boundless generosity and optimism, she has transformed lives, cultivated community, and strengthened her dear old SCU. Raised in Los Angeles, California, Cathy was the oldest of 5 children born to Robert and Catherine Horan. High school wasn't her strong suit, so she enrolled at Los Angeles City College before seeking greener pastures. Her father insisted Cathy transfer to the University of Santa Clara, the only co-ed Jesuit Catholic school in California. She says it was one of the best decisions he ever made. When Cathy asked for college recommendations, her high school teachers doubted she could handle Santa Clara's academic rigor. She stepped onto the mission campus in the fall of 1966, determined to prove them wrong. Along the way, she drew inspiration from her favorite professors, including the beloved historian George Giacomini and the legendary Lou Bannan of the Society of Jesus. She also spent hours in the library and leaned on smart friends to show her the way, claiming, "When you hang out with brilliant people, it's going to rub off." Beyond hitting the books, Cathy was a student senator, played on the women's volleyball team, and spent Saturdays with the Santa Clara Community Action Program, visiting psychiatric patients at Agnew's Developmental Center. She also formed friendships that have only deepened through the years.
Father Lou really understood the importance of building relationships, and Cathy has understood that as well. She has built long, enduring relationships not only with members of our class, but also with people here at the university as well.
Though math fascinated her, a rare A in a high school class led Cathy to choose history as her major. And after 3 years of fun and fierce determination, Cathy graduated in 1969 on what she calls one of the happiest days of her life. After earning her teaching credential from San Jose State, she spent several years wrangling 4th graders in LA. But a trip to Europe ignited a passion for adventure. Eager for more, she packed her bags and accepted a position at an international high school for military families in the Netherlands. A planned 2-year stay became 6, as she explored new countries and completed a master's in education from USC as well as an MBA from Boston University. Thanks to a mutual friend and one unforgettable fashion choice, Cathy met Army Staff Sergeant Leonard Walker at a Christmas ball. His bold yellow suit and matching bow tie caught her eye immediately. A friend introduced them, and they've been together ever since. Married in 1977, Cathy and Leonard eventually settled in Monterey, California, raising 3 boys, Christopher, SCU class of 2007, Patrick, and Ryan. For 17 years, Cathy brought math to life at Santa Catalina School with stock market simulation games, fueling both her students' curiosity and her own inner math nerd. So when the time came for a change, she leveraged that passion for numbers into a successful career as a financial advisor, first at Merrill Lynch, then at Wells Fargo. In a field known for its unpredictability, Cathy's knack for clearly breaking down complex ideas made her a trusted expert and a steady, reassuring presence. She harnessed these same talents as a court-appointed special advocate for children in foster care. Cathy earned the confidence of those she supported by sharing sage advice and sprinkling in just the right touch of humor along the way.
The thing about my mom is that she always has the thing to say, just that little line. And, there's always somebody these days that's a quote a podcast or quote a book, but my mom just has that line, but you just know that it comes from her heart. She has the ability to just see you where you're at and just provide that little bit of wisdom that isn't just wisdom, but it's love and it's care that comes through these random things that she happens to tell you. They don't always land well. You're not always happy to hear it, but it's true. And man, it's right.
She cared deeply for each child she worked with, but one in particular changed her life forever. Cathy and Leonard eventually adopted Ryan into their hearts and into their home. Cathy's journey as a court advocate began in 2005, the same year her sister and fellow alumna Debbie nominated her for the Alumni Association Board of Directors. From that moment on, Santa Clara became her second home. The 74-mile drive from Cathy's front door to campus is well traveled. Whether serving on boards, attending events, or raising funds, Cathy has been a relentless ambassador for her alma mater. Her friends say she is the first to raise her hand, donate, or rally others to join the cause.
Cathy has never said no to Santa Clara.
She serves and she loves to serve because it's the right thing to do.
She led a renewed focus on alumni participation during her time as president of the Alumni Association Board of Directors. She also helped establish the inaugural leadership board for the College of Arts and Sciences and sat on the Board of Regents and the Ignatius Center's advisory board.
If there's an opportunity for Cathy to give, she's right there. She's always the first in line.
There are volunteers, and then there are volunteers with a capital V. Cathy is one of those volunteers.
For Cathy, no task is too small if it brings someone back into the fold. She's been a member of all her reunion committees, lent a hand at Grad Bash, made welcome calls to incoming students, written notes of encouragement to current students during finals, and continues to evangelize SCU to prospective students. In addition to attending Golden Circle, President's Dinners, local Monterey gatherings, and numerous trips with the university, Cathy has been involved in her community, cooking for the homeless, sorting produce, and cleaning up local beaches. And in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, Cathy returned to New Orleans 5 times with fellow Broncos to rebuild homes and restore hope.
She's a true Catholic. When Katrina flooded New Orleans, she joined a group from Santa Clara, went down to that flooded city, again rolled up her sleeves, grabbed a hammer, and built a house.
To those whom much is given, much is expected. In a world that often demands more than it gives, Cathy gives of herself cheerfully. As she learned from her time at Santa Clara, when a Bronco sees a need, they fill it without hesitation or expectation of recognition. And Cathy shows up time and again for the people and the university she loves.
Santa Clara developed her gifts and her talents, and she in turn has used those gifts and those talents not only to help the university, but to help so many others as well.
She's a member of the Santa Clara family. That's what drives Cathy.
For her generous heart, unique brand of wit and wisdom, and tireless devotion to Santa Clara University, the Alumni Association gratefully presents the 2025 Louis I. Bannan Award to Cathy Horan-Walker.